Announcing TypeScript 5.3 beta. That's right, Microsoft just dropped the newest beta version of TypeScript for everyone to test. And here's an article we're going to read about its new features. So today we are excited of blah blah. Okay, this is how you can install it. And here's what it got. Okay, let's start with import attributes. TypeScript 5.3 supports the latest updates to the import attributes proposal. And I don't know what that is, but okay. The use case of import attributes is to provide information about the expected format of a module to the runtime. Okay, so we only want this to be interpreted as JSON, not a runnable malicious JavaScript file with a JSON extension. Okay, so I can import an object from a JSON file. Okay. The concept of these attributes are not checked by TypeScript since they are host specific, of course, because that's where your file is, and are simply left alone so that browsers and runtimes can handle them. And possibly error. TypeScript is fine with this, but your browser probably not. Import everything from foo.js with type fluffy bunny. What's the fluffy bunny? I can set this type somewhere, or what? Why? How? Okay, dynamic import calls can also import. Okay, the expected type of the second argument is defined by the type called import call options, which by default just expects property called with. Oh no. Note that import attributes are an evolution of an earlier proposal called import assertions, which were implemented in TypeScript 4.5. The most obvious difference is the use of with keyword over the assert keyword, but the less visible difference is that runtimes are now free to use attributes to guide the resolution and interpretation of import paths, whereas import assertions could only assert some characteristics after loading a module. Oh god. Over time, TypeScript will be deprecating the old syntax for import assertions in favor of the proposed syntax for import attributes. Existing code using assert should migrate towards the with keyword. New code that needs an import attribute should use the with exclusively. Oh no. So if you know what this keyword is, it's not the same as the with keyword in JavaScript, which is, oh boy, that was hated. I don't know if I like it, only because of the with keyword. Our JavaScript already had a with keyword, which was terrible. I don't know. I know I don't fancy this, but okay, maybe there's some sort of use for it. What's next? Stable support, resolution mode, and import types. In TypeScript 4.7, TypeScript added a support for resolution mode attribute. Okay, to control whether specifier should be resolved via import or require semantics. Okay, the corresponding field was added to import assertions on type-only import as well. However, it was only supported in nightly versions of it. Okay, so the rationale was that in-spirit import assertions were not intended to guide module resolution, so this feature was shipped experimentally in a night-only mode to get more feedback. Okay, but to give an import attribute can guide resolution, and that we've seen reasonable use cases in TypeScript. What? Now supports resolution mode attribute. Okay, so we can import a type from a package, and we can say we want to use require, and we can say import. Oh, I don't know if I like this. I don't think I get this fully, so I don't know if I can comment. But import can guide resolution, so why would you result package as if we were so as if you were importing with require. So it's like using the require call equals to this. I don't know. I feel like it should be either or, but I don't know. I wouldn't mix like two of them, but maybe this is what it resolves. I don't know. I don't get this fully. Maybe if I will see an example. Okay. Switch narrow. What? TypeScript now can perform narrowing based on conditions in each case closed within a switch through. Oh no. No. Why switch through? No. Don't do this. No. No. Use an if. It's no. I don't like it. Sorry. I don't like it. I don't like the structure at all. It's confusing. It adds more confusion. I think you should do an if instead. I don't know. No. Narrowing on comparisons to booleans. Occasionally you may find yourself performing a direct comparison with true or false in a condition. Occasionally, you mean all the time. Usually these are unnecessary comparisons, but you might prefer it as a point of style or to avoid certain issues around JavaScript truthiness. Regardless, previously TypeScript just didn't recognize such forms when performing narrowing. TypeScript 5.3 now keeps up and understands these expressions when narrowing variables. So we have two interfaces, A and B. My type is a union of these two. And I want to check if it's A. We can narrow it down to the A, and if it's in the X. I get it. I don't know. Kind of don't like it either, but it's very interesting. I don't know if this use case does this thing justice, but it is interesting. It is interesting. Why would I do this? Why would I do this if I want to check it's A? Okay, I understand, because my type could be this or that. I just want to make sure it's an A. I can do it here, but I could do it in the return as well. This just makes, I guess, more sense. All right, okay. Instance of narrowing through symbol has instance. Oh my god, what's that? A slightly esoteric feature of JavaScript is that it is possible to override the behavior of the instance of operator. I already hate that. I don't feel like you should ever do that. I don't think if you need to do that, then you might just want to find a different approach. That instance of should tell you if something is an instance. If you override that, you're gonna create, oh god, so many issues. But hey, JavaScript can do that, so let's just respect. To do so, the value of the instance of the symbol has instance, right? So you have a class weirdo in the static method symbol has instance. You just override it and wait, what? Yeah. So is a new thing is not an instance, but undefined is going to be instance of weirdo. Okay. To better model this behavior, instance of TypeScript now checks if such a symbol has instance method exists and is declared as a type predicate function. If it does, then the tested value of the left side of the instance of operator will be narrowed appropriately by the type predicate. Oh, wow. Oh god, it's not that I hate it. This makes me want to hate it even more. I'm sorry to say that. I would never do that. I can't think of a case I would do this, and I would certainly not do this. No. Okay, so what's this? Oh, we have a point like, which has an x and a y coordinate, and our point implements this point like interface. Okay, and we also have a constructor and the distance from origin function, which is not in the interface. Okay, we check if it's a point like, but we don't check this. Okay, so in this function we check the instance of can access both of these. Correct. Okay, so we can access these. Okay, if it's an instance of a point. Can't access this. We have a point like, but we don't actually have a point. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I get it. You can do this, but it's just gonna be create even more spaghetti. See, this is what I say, that some people hate TypeScript and some other people hate it even more. I get it. Why? Although TypeScript is a great thing, but no, I don't know. I kind of hate ideas when something makes something even more complicated, and I think this is a classic case of we have something and we agree on that when we do an instance of check that should work a certain way, but no, you know what, you can just alter that, and you can also add like stuff to it, and if someone looks at it, it's not gonna be sure to understand what's happening. Oh my god, we get it. Check for super property accesses on instance fields. You say what? In JavaScript, it's possible to access declaration in a base class through the super keyword. Okay, so we have a class, a derived class, and the super keyword gives us access to this this sum method right here, right? This is different from writing something like this sum method, yes, since that could invoke an overridden method. Yeah, so if you were to call this sum method, it refers to itself. Okay, that's not what you want. This is a subtle distinction, made more subtle by the fact that often the two can be interchangeable if a declaration is never overwritten. Okay, so if there's no override, they are identical. See, the sum method is not overridden, so this is the same as this. It both referred here. Okay, the problem is using them interchangeably is that super only works on members declared, on the prototype, not instance properties. What? That means if you wrote super sum method, but sum method was defined as a field, you would get a runtime error. So this is a TypeScript thing, right? I don't think you can do this. Let me just, here's the console, copy this. Oh god, oh my god, there's something. I could actually do this. Oh no, oh no. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. You can do this. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Tell me. Honestly, tell me, why would you do this? This looks stupid. This looks stupid. Can't even, oh my, no. No, 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 no. No, don't do this. If you can, please do not do this. Do not. Don't use it on fields. Just here, here, here. It's even shorter. Look. Look how short it is. Look. You're just 1, 2, 3, 3 characters short. Not counting the spaces. You can just do this and avoid all of this complication. Oh, Jesus Christ. And TypeScript has to deal with this, of course. Why? If you make this possible, that means that you are supporting this. And I don't like it. I don't like it. You shouldn't support this. This is garbage. I think this is the clean way. It's better to have a single way of defining a class function than like this. Oh god, no. I don't know. Maybe this has some sort of uses. I don't know. But I would, oh god, let's just move on. I don't want to. Interactive inline hints for types. TypeScript inline hints now support jumping to the definition types. Okay. So this video, and I can jump. Okay. That's cool. That's very cool. That's cool. So it's a little bit more clever. Very good. I like this one. Okay. Optimizations by skipping JS parsing. When running TypeScript via TSC, the compiler will now avoid parsing JS doc. This drops parsing time on its own, but also reduces memory usage to store comments along with time spent in garbage collection. All in all, you should see slightly faster compiles and quicker feedback in watch mode. That's great. That's really great. I didn't know this was the thing. I didn't know. I'm not that deeply involved with TypeScript in the workings, but this sounds great because not every TypeScript will need to store JS. Okay, so it will just skip it and it's gonna be faster. Okay, optimizations by comparing non-normalized intersections. What's that? In TypeScript, unions and intersections always follow a specific form. Where intersections can contain union types, that means that when we create an intersection over a union, like, okay, so this is a union and this is an intersection of A and B or C, that intersection will be normalized into A and B or A and C. So it's either this and this, this and this. Still, in some cases, the type system will maintain the original form for display purposes. Okay, it turns out that the original form can be used for some clever fast path comparisons between types. Okay, for example, let's say we have some type and type 1 type. Okay, so this intersects with this or this or this. Okay, add that to infinity. And we want to see that assignable to some type. Recall that we don't really have an intersection as our source type. We have a union that looks like this and this, or this and this. So this intersection or union this intersection. Okay, when checking for union is assignable to some target type, we have to check if every number, yes, of the union is assignable. So yeah, when TypeScript needs to check that because this is basically an OR operation, you need to check this and then this and then this, and you know, it just goes on. And that can be very slow. Okay, in 5.3 we peek at the original intersection form that we were able to tuck away. When we compare the types, we do a quick check to see if the target exists in any inconsistent of the source. Okay, so basically what they do, what they mean by that, if I understand correctly, they're just gonna check this. If it's already false, there's no reason to continue. But in this case, you will have to move and check and every single time. Very good. Consolidation between TSServer library JS and TypeScript.js. TypeScript itself ships through library files, the TSServer library and the TypeScript JS. There are certain APIs available only in TSServer library JS, like Project Service API, okay, which may be useful to some importers. Still, the two are distinct bundles with heavy overlap duplicating code in the package. Okay, so what's the... Given this, we have decided to consolidate two. TypeScript.js now contains what? Okay, used to contain, now simply re-exports. Okay, so decrease the package size, right? That's what they mean. Yes, so there's a decrease. Interesting, very interesting. Kinda don't like most of these, you know. I don't know about this. This one too. So it's all about these imports exports. I don't know if this is what it means. I don't know. I maybe don't like it. Switch, just no. And narrowing and compressive booleans. This looks kinda nice. What was next? The weirdo thing. Oh god, no, just no. And super property again. Why would you do something like this? Why? Just don't do this. And oh, actually this one is great. So overall, not that bad. So TypeScript keeps evolving as it is. Not bad. I'm happy they're moving forward, and I will definitely keep on using it. It's a really great tool. Actually saved me a lot of time so far in my projects where I did a lot of errors, and TypeScript just basically prevented a bit strongly typed checks, and yeah, it's really great. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like, please subscribe. Like and subscribe. That's your job. Mine is to entertain you with articles, and I see you in the next one. Bye.